welcome to the Gunlocker. Now this is a little bit different for me. As you can see, there's no air rifle here. But for those of you that have been following my posts, you'll know that I've recently signed an agreement with HIKMICRO. Now that agreement allows me to review their products, and I'm going to be kind of taking my time with them. So what you see here is the HIKMICRO Cheetah and all its accessories, and I'm going to have this for about 3 months, and I'm going to put it on the air rifles that I review. So kind of a double-edged sword there. Not only will I get to review those air rifles, but I'll get to review this product at the same time, and it should allow me to present my my normal reviews in a slightly different way as well, because you'll be getting footage directly through the optic. So one thing that I wanted to make sure is that you guys understand that even though I've signed an agreement with HIKMICRO, it's very important that, and this was, you know, my point that I made right from the outset, is that I provide you guys with honest reviews. I'm not biased in any way. Yes, I'm extremely proud of the fact that HIKMICRO have actually looked at what I produce and, you know, have agreed to come on board. That's fantastic for me, and it's fantastic for the channel, because now all of a sudden, you know, we've got more that we can offer with regards to interesting content. So yeah, going forward, like I say, I've been speaking with the guys at HIKMICRO, and a massive shout out to them and a massive thank you for allowing me to do this. But they know that, like I say, the reviews that I produce will be honest. They won't be biased in any way, and that for me is very important. So let's talk a little bit about what we've got here. I only received this yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to go through it properly. I took it out of the main packaging that it was delivered in, and obviously I've spread it out here in front of you, and I have had a brief look at the bits and pieces inside. But what I wanted to do was basically an unboxing video. So it's not a review, it's an unboxing video. And because I haven't had a chance to properly use this equipment yet, then I can't give a fair review on it. But I thought, hey, you know what, we've just received it, it's exciting, let's open it up in front of you, let's talk about it. It's only going to be a few minutes, and then you'll get to see it in use in the upcoming videos, in the upcoming air rifle reviews. And then I will, of course, sum it all up with an in-depth review. My thoughts on this piece of equipment, whether I think it's worth it, whether I think it's good value for money, how it functions both in daylight and at night time, and its recording ability as well, because that for a lot of people is very important. So let's start off, shall we? Well, this is the main star of the show, you know, well, that's the box that it came in, and within that box you get this, which is a nice carry case. And within the carry case, I'm just going to shuffle things to one side for the moment, we'll get to these other boxes in a little bit. We have got the main star of the show. So initially, as you open it up, you've got this nice hard case, and there's this mesh bag. Within the mesh bag, you've got what's probably this the charging lead. It might even be the feed to transfer the information from the unit to your PC, or whatever else it is that you store your footage on. But you've got a USB there on the end, and you've got a connector to the unit. Again, I'll give you more information once I know more about it. Also, we have a lens cloth. We have a leaflet here, which is basically just like a guarantee. And we have an instruction manual, and that's got a whole array of languages within it. So yeah, so that's that, and I'll be studying that in the coming days. And then we've got the main kit on the box. So the point about this whole review. It is the HIKMICRO Cheetah. Within the box we also have 2 batteries. I've already put one of those batteries in this unit just to quickly make sure that it actually works, and it does. But the battery comes into this port here, and it's a waterproof cap. Very easy to insert, very easy to get to. It's hard to do one-handed, but there's that little clip there that keeps hold of the cap, and there you go. And it feeds in positive end first. So this is basically the main body of the unit. Quite compact, quite light, and that's about it for the time being. Obviously we've got a cover on the lens there. Now this on the end here actually can connect to an adapter, which I'll show you in a minute, or you can unscrew this from the end here, and once we get there, bear with me, these threads are always quite long, put that safely to one side. What we can do is we can put an eyepiece on the end, and I'll open up that eyepiece now. So again, this comes in a nice little box, and what I've done, guys, is I've got an overhead camera, so that's looking down as well, so you get to see what's in here. And this basically screws on the end here. Oops. So what you've got now is either a monocular or a rifle scope. And to turn that from a monocular to a rifle scope, we need a rail. So I'll show you that in a little bit. What you can also do, as I say, when you take this off, you can put the adapter on, and then that adapter allows this to go and to be connected onto your favourite scope. But again, guys, I have to learn all about this bit of equipment, and I will be doing so properly over the next 3 months as I use it. I've been invited to attend a training course which has been put on especially for me by HIKMICRO, and that's happening later on this week. So I'm really excited about that. I get to see the guys as well that are behind the scenes, which is really, really quite nice. And yeah, I'll learn more about the product then. So this is the main unit, and does it fit in there? Hang on. Yeah, it does actually fit in with the eyepiece, which is fantastic. So we've got a box that actually works. That's always a plus. I'll put that back there, I'll put that there, and I'll shut that box up for the time being. So if I just push this to one side for the moment, what else have we got? Let's go over this little bag here and this. So within here we've got the shoulder strap that actually attaches to the carry case. There's no point me taking that out of the bag. And here, I actually used this last night. I'll give you some footage later on, not now because it's only going to be a short video, but this is a really funky charger. When it's on, the display that you get on the front here is, you know, for a bit of a techie geek like I am, I like this charger. I really do. I've got other chargers that are so boring in comparison. You'll have to wait and see until I show you the footage of that. Now, what do we got on the side here? So I've already shown you the eyepiece that's screwed onto the unit. We've got the adapter that I was talking about. And this basically is just a collar that allows you to attach the HIKMICRO Cheetah to your scope. Now that's quite a large diameter ring there because my scope's a 50mm diameter scope, and it also has within it what looks like inserts that you can stick to the inside of this ring to make sure that you get a proper snug fit, just to get it to the exact size of your scope. But again, I'll be playing around with this later on, so we'll get to see how it works. So that's that. And then what else have we got? Yeah, and finally the rail. So obviously you can use this scope one of three ways, or this optic one of three ways. You've got the monocle, you've got the attachment to your scope, or you can have it as a rifle scope. And basically what you do is attach this, which is a Picatinny rail mount, to the underside of the HIKMICRO, and then you can fit it to your scope. Very, very simple. But what I will say to you is everything that I've got here in front of me, the quality of the product itself is superb. There's nothing cheap about it in any way, shape or form, not that I've come across so far. You know, even down to the hex screws to fit the rail to the bottom of the unit. I mean, these are chunky screws, so HIKMICRO haven't kind of cut any corners here. They certainly haven't, not what I can see at the moment. So guys, basically putting this to one side and going back to the main kit, the unit itself, basically what we have here is a day-night vision optic which has three uses: a monocular, as it is in my hand, a rifle scope on its own, or an attachment to your own scope. It has a laser rangefinder on it. It has illumination as well, so that you can, you know, when it's pitch black, you can switch the illuminator on, and then you get crystal clear imagery in black and white. But I've got to say, I just quickly played with it last night, and the imagery that I saw at kind of half light was just amazing. If you've never used one of these before, you really should try it. But again, you'll get to see the footage in due course. This really is just an unboxing video. Well, guys, a little taster of what's to come. I hope you've enjoyed these few minutes of unboxing, I guess. And apologies, because this is all new to me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using this. Again, a massive shout out to HIKMICRO for allowing me to do so, and I hope that you'll find it interesting. For now, and as always, please be safe, shoot safe, and take care. Bye bye.